But why I could not stop ever since I drank that drink. Ever since I drank, love you too. Ever since I drank that drink, I could not stop thinking about it. That nasty drink for your hair.
I sat and gave an inspirational speech to over 100 children about you, Floyd, and you ain't even buy the buildings.
I'm gonna ask you a very simple question. If Floyd was paid $250 million, which Forbes says he was, who wrote the check?
Floyd Mayweather's daughter has revealed that her father is hiding the truth about his bankruptcy. Now older, she says she can tell fact from fiction and no longer blindly believes his story. Her comments suggest she's ready to speak independently and expose what's really been going on behind the scenes.
I just noticed you took yours out. Come out. Move that shit.
Floyd Mayweather is under fire again for allegedly lying about buying $42 million worth of buildings in Manhattan. Many doubt the claim and believe he made it up just to stay in the spotlight. Fans who once admired his success and discipline are starting to lose respect, seeing through his attempts to remain relevant by fabricating stories.
Floyd Mayweather lied about buying those goddamn apartments. You raggedy chimpanzee in the face. I don't care, Floyd. You pissed me off today, boy. Floyd, why the I sat and gave an inspirational speech to over 100 children about you, Floyd, and you ain't even buy the buildings? Baboon face. That's like, it's like the gorilla from the movie Caesar. It's like they gave Caesar all his money. Should've never gave your to the Genesis, man. I told them dumb doctors, don't pick that monkey. Don't give that ass little. Don't pick him to give the Genesis to. Not give it to him, because he's not going to play fair. They gave your stupid that Genesis serum, and now you turned it to Captain Monkey. Floyd. Floyd, you ain't buy the buildings, Floyd? Huh? You ain't even purchased the buildings, Floyd? You trying to compete with 50 because he bought a goddamn whole movie studio. He bought a whole property, an ex-plantation. You had to go try to compete with that. But you lied. That's... Oh.
Some say Floyd Mayweather is trying to compete with 50 Cent, who recently made real business moves by acquiring a major film studio. In response, Floyd made a bizarre claim about buying 62 buildings, another questionable statement aimed at grabbing attention. Critics believe Mayweather struggles to handle anyone else being in the spotlight, so he fabricates exaggerated stories to keep his name trending. Unfortunately for Floyd, the more he lies, the more his legacy is overshadowed by desperation and insecurity. 50 Cent didn't hold back when discussing Floyd's financial situation, claiming Floyd isn't as rich as people think. According to 50, Floyd constantly exaggerates his wealth to maintain his flashy image. While Mayweather flaunts cars, jets, and cash on social media, 50 Cent suggests much of it is just for show. "I don't mind telling the truth in situations like this," 50 said, hinting he's tired of Floyd misleading the public. The two have had a long-running feud, with 50 Cent often mocking Floyd's behavior and questionable decisions. Now, with Floyd's bizarre claims of buying 62 buildings, 50's comments are gaining more traction. He's calling out what many already suspect, that Mayweather's wealth might not be as untouchable as he wants people to believe. Instead of truth, it's all part of the illusion Floyd works so hard to maintain.
Floyd Mayweather, is he as rich as we think he is? So when we see the $1 million in the bag,
that money light, like, his hands on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you
I need some of that light money.
He is who he is. I ain't discredit who he is. Like, and again, I'll tell you, like, I don't mind, telling the truth in situations like this. I mean, it's my brother. I love him.
50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather were once close friends, often seen together living lavishly and supporting each other publicly. However, things changed when money got involved. According to 50 Cent, Floyd borrowed a significant amount of money and never paid it back. What began as a personal loan turned into a bitter feud, especially after 50 took legal action to recover the debt. Instead of addressing the issue, Floyd flaunted his wealth, posting pictures with stacks of cash and claiming he had millions, even billions. This only intensified the tension, as 50 saw it as Floyd's way to deflect and avoid responsibility. Their friendship quickly soured into rivalry, with Floyd seemingly obsessed with outdoing 50. Whether it's trying to top 50's studio purchase or making bold real estate claims, Floyd appears driven by the need to outshine him. For 50 Cent, it's less about competition and more about honesty. He has made it clear that loyalty means more than fake flexing. Their fallout is a stark reminder of how money and ego can destroy even the strongest friendships when pride takes over.
50 Cent and Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened?
As he was actually going into jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions. As he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC. So technically, Floyd is a golden boy fighter. They build the whole show. When he comes home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that. When he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell you how to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. Like, Floyd, he ain't that, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, if they push me to a certain point, I'll mess up in front of everybody. It's just the way I'm brought up. Like, I never ran from anything because I didn't have nobody to go to. I've always had where I'm going, home to get.
Chael Sonnen recently claimed he has inside knowledge about Floyd Mayweather and the truth behind many of his fights. Speaking openly, Sonnen said the widely repeated claim that Floyd earned $250 million for a single fight is completely false. While that figure has appeared even in Google search results, Sonnen insists it's an exaggerated lie. According to him, that's not how boxing actually works. The real earnings are much lower than the inflated figures that promoters and fighters often share. These numbers are designed to generate hype and build the illusion of extreme wealth. Sonnen, who has been in the fight world for years, explained that the financial claims are more about marketing than reality. His statements cast serious doubt on many of Mayweather's past financial boasts and fuel growing skepticism about the true size of Floyd's fortune. It raises questions about whether his wealth is as untouchable as he wants the world to believe.
Attempted to tell me that Floyd Mayweather for one fight got $250 million. Now you guys can go find that. I've given you guys many gems over the years, and I have to sit back and sometimes go, man, some of my followers sure are stupid. Because I'll read in the comment section, and then you will tell me what Google said. Like you had access to Google and I didn't. I'm coming in and sharing the behind the in the weeds that you can't get anywhere. That nobody else had the courage or the wit. And you tell me that I'm wrong because of what Google said. When you say something stupid, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. If Floyd was paid $250 million, which Forbes says he was, who wrote the check?
Chael Sonnen further revealed that Floyd Mayweather's highest actual payday wasn't the $100 million he often boasts about. According to Sonnen, Floyd's biggest real payout was closer to $60 million in one night. Not the exaggerated $100 million or $250 million claims that have circulated widely. These guys lie about the money all the time, Sonnen said, pointing out that fans often believe the hype because it's repeated so frequently online. His comments challenge Mayweather's long-standing narrative and support the growing belief that Floyd's fortune is more illusion than reality. Since retiring in 2017, Mayweather has shifted from being a competitive boxer to more of a showman, chasing quick, flashy paydays instead of defending his legacy. Rather than facing top fighters, he turned to exhibition matches against internet celebrities like Logan Paul and even John Gotti III. While these events attracted huge audiences and media attention, many fans and boxing analysts recognized them for what they were: low-risk cash grabs with little sporting value. Once celebrated for his unmatched defensive skills and ring IQ, Floyd now seems more focused on easy money than on proving anything meaningful in the sport. These exhibition bouts, often viewed as circus-like spectacles, have done more to chip away at his legacy than enhance it. Instead of preserving his legendary status, they reveal a version of Mayweather more concerned with maintaining fame and wealth than facing real competition or cementing his place in boxing history.
Yeah. That's the shot. But you know what it is? I think obviously with Floyd, he gets the biggest percentage of the purse, isn't he?
Yeah, but he can still get the biggest percentage of the purse.
Rick's gonna want more. He'll want more.
He'll want more.
Yeah.
But I'm sure when they fought in their heyday, Floyd got more.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know what I'm saying?
No, Floyd wants like 95% more. 90% more. You know what I'm saying? It's not like...
He's like 95, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he likes to do it, innit? But I'm not gonna lie, if Floyd fought Ricky, both of them now, catch weight 154, O2 Arena,
it will sell out.
Despite earning millions from his exhibition match with Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly failed to fully pay Paul, resulting in a legal dispute. Logan Paul has taken legal action, accusing Mayweather of withholding millions owed to him. This ongoing legal battle further damages Floyd's already questionable financial reputation, raising serious concerns about his business ethics. The situation reflects a troubling pattern of Mayweather being less than transparent with his financial dealings and failing to meet obligations. As the legal drama continues, it adds to the growing skepticism surrounding Floyd's wealth, credibility, and overall integrity.
Started off strong, huh?
Yes.
Millions.
Like over 5?
No, I don't think so.
Over 2?
Probably just under 5, over 2. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like enough for me to, like, pay me my fucking money.
Yeah.
You know? Like, how can he do that? I don't understand. Like, it's not held in escrow or some shit?
Okay, all right. Floyd Mayweather has been boxing forever. He knows how to allocate money really conveniently to make it look like it's an expense. He knows how to do under-the-table deals, cash deals, using my name and likeness without telling me he's using my name and likeness. He's actually being sued for it. There's a lawsuit actually in this state, New York, happening right now. He's being sued for, he took, I think, $10 million cash under the table or something with like ticketing or something.
Floyd Mayweather has earned substantial sums from his exhibition matches, particularly those against high-profile personalities like Logan Paul. These fights, while lacking real competitive significance, have proven to be incredibly profitable. Designed more for spectacle than sport, the exhibitions focused on celebrity matchups rather than showcasing elite boxing skills. Despite that, they generated massive attention and significant revenue. For instance, the Mayweather vs. Logan Paul event reportedly brought in around $50 million. This success was driven not only by the fight itself but also by the large global audience and lucrative sponsorship deals tied to the event. Mayweather effectively capitalized on the entertainment value of these spectacles, drawing in diverse fan bases and maximizing sponsorship opportunities. These matches have allowed him to continue building wealth, even after retiring from professional boxing. However, while his business strategy may be financially rewarding, it has come at a cost to his reputation. Once admired for his unparalleled boxing talent and strategic brilliance in the ring, Mayweather's recent behavior has left many fans disappointed. Known for flaunting his wealth, his latest claim of owning $42 million worth of Manhattan real estate was quickly debunked through public records. The exposure of this blatant lie has only added to the criticism surrounding his public persona. Many are now asking why a man who reached such legendary heights in boxing feels the need to exaggerate his wealth. Though his skill in the ring remains undeniable, these false claims and constant need for attention are beginning to overshadow his legacy. Fans who once respected his dedication and discipline now see a figure more focused on showmanship and deception. Mayweather's repeated dishonesty is slowly eroding the credibility he once earned, tarnishing a legacy that could have remained untouchable.
For some odd reason, at the beginning of the year, Floyd Mayweather decided to tell us all that he bought a bunch of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Everybody has found out that that wasn't true. Apparently, it's not that hard to figure out who owns property. This is not an indictment on Floyd Mayweather as a boxer. He is one of the best boxers we've ever seen. Anybody who is privy to Floyd Mayweather's antics outside of the ring knows Floyd ain't bought no goddamn apartment buildings in no Upper Manhattan, bro. We knew that when he told us. I'm not sure who Floyd Mayweather thought he was fooling. Nothing about Floyd Mayweather outside of a boxing ring says savvy. I'm sorry. This is the same Floyd Mayweather that 50 Cent told he would donate $50,000 to the charity of his choice to read Harry Potter. He bought $400 million worth of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Come on, Floyd. The people who was living in apartment buildings, the second they heard that Floyd Mayweather bought their building, they was on the phone with property management, like, what's really? I will pay $10,000 a month, but I won't pay $10,000 a month to a nigga. Boy, you can't just do that with Upper Manhattan apartment buildings, bro. Tell lies like that about the projects, man. You gotta do that to the hood, man. Ain't nobody going for that shit in Upper Manhattan, Floyd. You should have knew better than that, my boy. But then again, you are Floyd Mayweather. Oh, man. Anybody with common sense knew that Floyd was in trouble when he started doing boxing exhibition matches. I don't care how much you love making money. Nobody loves getting punched in the face. Nobody loves that. All of the best fighters, once they get the big payday, not all the best fighters, because some people are just psychopaths like John Bones Jones. Yeah, some people do like to fight, but they are crazy. Once they get that big check, all that fighting shit go out the window, bro. Nobody makes $1 billion boxing, retires, and then starts boxing again. This is not what you do with $1 billion, bro. I don't care who you are.
Shannon Sharpe has publicly expressed his disappointment with Floyd Mayweather's handling of his finances, especially in light of recent controversies surrounding his true wealth. While Mayweather has earned staggering amounts over his career, Sharpe pointed out that his apparent failure to manage that income responsibly has led to ongoing legal and financial issues. He emphasized that many high-profile athletes like Mayweather struggle with financial discipline, particularly when it comes to managing taxes, debts, and long-term planning. As an independent contractor, Sharpe explained, it is ultimately Mayweather's responsibility to oversee his finances and plan accordingly. Yet, Mayweather seems to have neglected this responsibility, allowing problems to pile up. What frustrates Sharpe even more is Floyd's constant flaunting of wealth. From cash stacks and luxury cars to private jets, Mayweather regularly showcases an extravagant lifestyle on social media, despite reports of unresolved debts and IRS issues. Sharpe criticized this behavior as both irresponsible and misleading, especially given Mayweather's influential public image. The stark contrast between his flashy displays and financial troubles sends the wrong message to fans and aspiring athletes. While Sharpe acknowledged that those who earn wealth have the right to enjoy it, he warned that it should never come at the expense of basic financial obligations. To Sharpe, Mayweather's situation serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of financial accountability. No matter how successful an athlete may be, long-term stability depends on discipline, planning, and the willingness to confront financial responsibilities head-on.
The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks. A check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service.
Floyd Mayweather's involvement in promoting cryptocurrency projects has come under intense scrutiny after he was found to have misled the public about the legitimacy of several ventures. Alongside other celebrities, Mayweather endorsed various crypto schemes without adequately disclosing the associated risks. Many fans and investors trusting in his fame were persuaded to invest, only to suffer losses when the projects failed. It soon became clear that Mayweather had helped promote ventures that were, at best, questionable, and at worst, outright fraudulent. Despite facing legal consequences for his role in past crypto promotions, Mayweather has continued to involve himself in similar activities. Rather than distancing himself from risky financial schemes, he appears determined to maintain the illusion of untouchable wealth, even if it means sacrificing his credibility. His ongoing participation in these ventures reflects a troubling lack of accountability and has further alienated fans and observers. Once revered as one of the greatest boxers in history, Mayweather has now tainted his hard-earned legacy with a series of misleading claims and ethically questionable decisions. His relentless need to flaunt wealth, whether through inflated real estate boasts or fraudulent crypto endorsements, has shifted the spotlight away from his athletic excellence and onto his arrogance and dishonesty. By continuing to promote dubious financial ventures, Mayweather not only faces mounting legal and financial challenges but also becomes a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked celebrity influence. His actions have hurt not only his own reputation but also those who trusted him, highlighting how fame can be irresponsibly leveraged for personal gain. What was once a story of greatness in the ring is now being rewritten as a warning about greed, deception, and the long-term costs of ignoring integrity.
Guess what? Mayweather
Guess what?
In 2 hours. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
Be a part of history, own a piece of my legacy,
Oh,
and you can make money too. Money back, and y'all know the rest.
Do we? What is the rest, Floyd? What was that you said, be a part of your legacy? Which legacy are you talking about? You mean the legacy where just last year you created a different NFT project, collected millions of dollars, and then completely abandoned it and didn't deliver on any of the promises to your community? It's quite a legacy, Floyd! Now, his most recent NFT project, which is only a few weeks old now, was called the Mayweatherverse, which I imagine is a play on his last name and metaverse.
That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next update.